Que fechou, Chico.
Quiet on the set. Quiet, please. First positions, please. Rolling action.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another edition of Director's Cut. I am joined here with Liliana.
Hi.
And Catherine.
Hello.
And today we're going to talk about the series, but it's not a movie, but because of popular demand by some users, we're going to talk about Friends.
I'll be there for you. I love it.
All right. So Friends is an American television series that went on for 10 seasons.
It's a sitcom.
It's a sitcom. What is a sitcom? Situational comedy?
Situational comedy. So they're funny. And they're usually half an hour to an hour long. We're usually half an hour long. And
20 minutes.
There's no real story. There's just funny moments.
Have you noticed that it's only 20 minutes long?
Yeah.
Because of commercials?
I know.
And then hour-long shows are only 40 minutes long.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's amazing. So we're actually exposed to 20 minutes of commercial when we're watching it like on TV.
That's why I don't watch on TV.
That's why, don't you love Tuyo? You just fast forward it?
No, that's why I just buy the DVDs.
DVDs on demand.
Netflix.
Or Netflix.
Or Netflix.
All right. So Friends, the characters on this series are...
Ross, Rachel, Phoebe, Joey, and Chandler.
Chandler. All right. And, well, I guess the most famous among the people on Friends is Jennifer Aniston.
Yeah.
The hair.
The hair. She's the one that made it all popular, right?
She did the long hair with the bangs, but like the swooshing. Yeah.
The swooshing thing.
Yeah. And also getting married to Brad Pitt. That helped her.
Yeah, that did
And
help
then
her.
it hurt her.
Yes, it
Well,
did.
no, that made her even more popular because when he left her, there was like, oh,
No, now
she's such a nice girl.
now she's the sad single 40-year-old.
She is sad. I'm sorry, but
She's
she
very
is.
sad.
She's dating all these losers. What's wrong with her?
Who is she dating?
She was dating John Mayer.
John Mayer, who's so gross.
Yeah. Big head.
He's in a
Womanizer.
band. That's what makes him cool.
He is a band. He's his own solo act, but yeah.
Okay.
Anyway,
back to Friends.
All right, so what's cool about Friends? What do you love? Because you love the show, right, Liliana?
I love it.
So what's cool about it?
I just, you know what?
Why does everyone love Friends?
Can I give you I want a shout out here?
Okay.
The producers of Friends, the creators of Friends, Kaufman's, they both went to my university, Brandeis University.
No way.
That's where they met, I think. And they based it, the cafe, off of the cafe that I used to work at my university, Chums.
No way.
Really?
So shout out to Chums. That's where they got the inspiration.
Wow.
Did you have like the big orange couch?
Yep.
Really?
That's so
And the
cool.
big curved window and
Oh, wow.
The bar
Didn't
in
know
back.
that. Look at that.
Yeah.
We have a semi, what's it called, celebrity here. Like Catherine knows the
I went
people.
to a big university with
and
a
worked at
famous
the cafe. All right. So why do you like Friends?
I think I really like it because it's just life around friends, you know, and the typical things that everybody goes through.
But that's what many people argue is like, are they really typical things that people go through, and do they really deal with them in like a real life way? Because like, do you really get along with like 5 people in that way and do everything together and never fight and all this stuff?
I think so.
It is kind of
People definitely have core groups.
Yes.
Yeah, and I think especially as a working adult, you don't really end up making tons of new friends all the time.
True.
So a lot of people end up having that core group that they've known for a long time. And this is especially true. I don't know if it's true in big urban areas, even though Friends takes place in New York City. But definitely where I grew up, it's smaller. It's outside of the big city. People are still friends with the people that they knew when they were younger. So you grow up together, you're tight, you always hang out, you always like are living in each other's houses. It makes sense.
Yeah, I think in my case, for example, that I went to college in different places, we all came from different places. So basically your friends become your family. You know, we lived all like in this apartment complex and we had like 2 apartments. And seriously, like friends, we'll go up and down like, hey, where's my things? And borrow things. And there was one that it was like, we had a friend that it was like Monica. She loved to cook. So everybody will go to her house, eat, because she always had food and stuff like that. Yeah, so I think it depends from where you are, but I think I like it. It's
All right.
very, yeah.
So I think the other outstanding thing about the show is how great chemistry the actors had with each other, right? Because they made it look so natural and funny and at the same time sweet at times and everything.
I think what I liked is the humor. It was never vulgar.
Right.
They never used like bad words. You can do funny, you know, without having to be like so like ordinary, you know, like
Yeah, and you had stereotypical, you had like caricatures. So you had the nerdy one, Ross, who was an anthropologist.
Right.
And you had Joey, who was the goofball idiot, who was like a part-time actor or whatever. And then you had Phoebe, the weird artistic one,
Eccentric,
who's
yeah.
eccentric and who plays guitar. And Monica, who's the neat freak. And you just have all these kind of caricatures who, you know, interact with each other all the time, and that's we all know someone who has some of those traits, and so that's why it's funny because you can relate to it, right? Everyone knows a neat freak, everyone knows a goofball idiot.
Right.
So
definitely.
So what would you say is like your favorite Friends moment or your favorite episode?
Wow, that's a really good question.
I liked the episode where Joey had the like the his and hers chairs, like the leather chairs that went back, and like he would never leave the house.
Oh, they had like free porn.
Oh, on the TV, and they wouldn't leave the house at
Yeah,
all.
they wouldn't leave the house. It was funny. Oh, I have several. I think one of them is when Rachel finds out that she's pregnant.
Oh, that's like a very sweet moment, right?
Yeah,
Made you cry.
Yeah, it's really cool. But I like it because of all this. They didn't know who the dad was, and it was all the deal with the shirt.
Oh, with the shirt, right?
And then he just grabs it and everybody's like, "Oh no!"
and I think that's where the season ends, right? I think.
No.
No, it wasn't.
No.
Oh, another good one is the Pottery Barn one, where Phoebe
Yes.
where Phoebe gets something at Pottery Barn, right? And like it's just really
No,
funny. 'Cause
Rachel
gets it at Pottery Barn, and Phoebe gets really upset, and it's just really funny because in America, Pottery Barn is this like ubiquitous store. I mean, it's everywhere, and everyone always gets stuff from Pottery Barn. So you go to someone's house, and they have the same things you have, and so it was playing off of that thing where like everyone goes to the same store, like IKEA. You know, everyone has the same IKEA stuff. So
That's
it was
true.
really funny.
Yeah, that was a funny one. That's true.
All right, so it went on for 10 seasons. Have you seen like all episodes, season
Yes.
1 through 10?
Yes.
I've seen
Really?
about 15 episodes.
15.
What?
Really?
Are you serious? I've seen it from, seriously, 1 to 10, and I've seen some of the episodes like, what, 20 times? Like,
Really? Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Because sometimes you see them on TV. I did do like a marathon once, like on I can't remember what channel it was. They were playing Friends all day long, so I didn't leave the room and watched it all day.
I've seen the bloopers reel.
The bloopers reel is actually really
so
funny.
funny.
It is
It's
pretty
really
funny.
good.
Yeah, if you have a chance to get the DVDs, it's pretty funny. So would you say this depicts like a normal or, you know, average American life? Like in New York, for example, or anywhere?
No.
No? Why
No.
not?
People in New York don't have apartments that are that big. I'm sorry.
That's true. Let's start with
People
that.
in New York live in really small apartments, A. And B, I think that groups tend to drift apart. People get married and you get, you know, more kind of insular. It's not like you have this big friend group even when you're late 30s, early, you know, 40s or whatever.
Well, in the end, that's how the show ended, right? They got
Yeah.
married, and so they were going to move to the suburbs.
Exactly.
So everyone kind of just like drifted away. Rachel, I think, went to France or something like that.
No.
No, she didn't end up
was
going?
gonna go, but then she ends up with Ross.
Staying with
And then Monica and Chandler, they buy a house in the suburbs. And then Phoebe and Mike, they get married.
Oh,
and
that's
then
right, Mike.
Joey moves to LA.
And then that's where you get the Joey show
Joey
or
show.
something.
Yes.
It lasted like a season. I think it didn't go very well.
Yeah.
All right. So out of all these characters, which one do you think you are? Do you think you are Rachel, Phoebe, Monica?
Who do you think I am?
Yeah, you're definitely Monica. Diana's like very, very neat freak
Oh, yeah.
and
A lot
very
of-
bossy.
Yeah. A lot of people have told me that.
All right. What about you, Catherine?
I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't think one of them fits.
Or do you have the majority of the traits of maybe?
I think she's between Monica and Phoebe.
That's a weird mix.
I know it's weird, but it's true. But is that there's none in the, you know, in the gang? Oh, I know. She's kind of like Ross, because you're very nerdy. It's true.
It
and
is true.
intelligent and, you know, loves the documentaries and all that. So I think you would be between Ross and Rachel, maybe.
So I'm Ross and Rachel's love child.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, you're the little baby Emma. That's who you are. You're
You know
Emma.
the baby's name?
Yes, I know.
Yeah, I can't remember. I haven't seen like an episode in forever, but I really did like the show, and I thought it was very funny at times.
Yeah.
It was a very good show. All right, so all in all, you both like the show.
Yes.
Yeah.
And who was your favorite celebrity?
The guest,
Yeah, guest.
probably Bruce Willis.
Oh, yeah. He was hilarious.
Bruce
man.
Willis was a guest star once. He was like he was He was
he
Rachel's
date-
mom, right?
No.
Rachel's dad. Right?
No.
Didn't he date one
It
of
was
them?
it was
He dated Phoebe or
Rachel's
Rachel?
Rachel. He was dating Rachel, and the daughter, Ross was dating the daughter.
Who was a student at the university.
Yeah. So they end up in the same cabin on a weekend.
I don't know who else made a guest appearance on there.
Ah, so many.
Really?
Julia Roberts. She's hilarious, Julia Roberts.
I didn't see that one.
That she makes Chandler undress in the toilet and then takes away the... You don't remember that? No?
I don't remember that
Susan
one.
Sarandon,
Really?
Brad Pitt. Yeah.
Brad Pitt was on there too?
Yeah, he hated Rachel, and he was like a
Oh, but
old
they were
friend
married, so it was like funny.
of Monica. Yeah, and they started this club of the I Hate Rachel club.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and they said that she was like a hermaphrodite chick from Rhode Island.
Wow. So they ended up like paying each actor $1 million per episode, right?
which
Yes.
is ridiculous.
It's like $7 million
Ridiculous.
Imagine
Well, there's how many episodes a season?
per
It's
season. It's like 24
24.
episodes.
24 episodes.
$24 million per person. That's 5 people. That's $120 million.
But imagine the money.
per season.
They make like 20 times that. Imagine they have this show syndicated, and it's shown in every country, in every
Yeah, it's in
language
every language.
in the world. Like, it's ridiculous. Like,
Yeah.
I've seen it in Japanese, in French, in English, in everything.
So it's actually a pretty good show to learn English, right? Because
I
it's
think so. They speak very clearly.
Clearly.
And that's part of the humor. Like, hey, Joey. I mean, it's very. I mean, it's they caricature the fact that he's from Jersey, right?
Right.
But like, it's also very clear and easy to understand.
But also the way that they talk is pretty natural. It's not too
it's
scripted,
exaggerated.
right?
No,
It is-
yeah, it's natural. It's conversational English.
Conversational,
it's
yeah.
It's not academic at all.
Exactly.
Right. So it is. They do use a lot of slang on there and stuff. So it's actually a really good resource if you get a chance to buy the DVDs. You know, you can watch it with some subtitles in English, and it's actually really good practice.
Yes, definitely.
All right. So all in all, good. Friends, we recommend it. 10 seasons. Go buy like just one season. Don't buy like the 10 DVDs all at once. And if you have any questions or comments, please come to the website, englishpod.com, and we'll see you there.
Bye-bye.
Bye.